Hello everyone, what is going on? My name's Enemy Warrior and welcome back to my K-pop reaction channel. I post new K-pop reaction videos here every single day, so if you like this video, maybe consider sticking around, subscribing if you like some other stuff that you see. Today is another special day because it is time, once again, for this week's rounds of greatest album of all time. Thank you guys so much for voting in the polls. I know it's pretty confusing, but until we get to 1,000 subscribers, I have to do it this way. I can't post a YouTube community poll because you don't have access to the YouTube community page until you're at 1,000 subs. So hopefully that happens soon. Thank you guys so much. The channel is blowing up. But for now, you're going to have to deal with me posting a video every week with the polls in the description. But thank you guys so much. The number of votes this week was way, way more than last week. As you guys know, I have two greatest album of all times running right now. The first one, well, I don't know why I said the first one. I have Super Junior greatest album of all time, and I have EXO greatest album of all time. If you don't know what greatest album of all time is, really quickly, let me explain. Basically, I just want to find my favorite albums from all of these artists that I'm listening to. And of course, the two biggest groups to show up to my channel first and show me so much love have been EXO-Ls and ELFs. So shout out to you guys. So I wanted to pay it back and listen to the complete discographies of both these groups. What I'm doing is I'm giving each song a score from 1 to 10 based on my personal opinion, and then I divide that by the number of songs on the album, give that album an average score. Worth noting, these scores are not at all compared to any other group or artist or music. It's only the artist that you're voting for. So a 9 out of 10 song for Super Junior doesn't mean it's a better song than an EXO song that I give an 8 out of 10 or vice versa. I'm not trying to think about it in that context. I hate tribalism, it's dumb. But yeah, the other most important note I would say is about greatest album of all time is that I'm only reacting to the studio version. So whatever the official studio version is, even if there's a live version that's, makes it 2 times better or whatever, I'm not gonna let that affect my opinion. I'm only giving my honest, full opinion about the studio version that's on the album. So thank you guys so much for voting. Let's get into this. So as you guys know, I have Super Junior and EXO running right now as my 2 greatest albums of all time. And basically, the way this works is on Friday morning, I close the poll, like I am when I'm recording this. And then I look at the votes, and whichever has more votes is the one that I post on Saturday. And the next one, you guys have to wait an extra day till Sunday. Not a big deal. This is not tribalism or anything. It's just these videos take a really long time to edit, a really long time to upload, a really long time to render, and to record, frankly, compared to most of my videos. So I can't post 2 in the same day. That would be soul crushing, and I would hate it, and that's not why I'm doing this. So this week we got a reverse, a little flipsy. Last week there were a few more EXO votes than Super Junior votes. This week we got 11 more votes. So we got 66 votes on the Super Junior poll and then 55 on the EXO. So thank you so much, both of you, EXO-Ls and ELFs, for voting. EXO-Ls, don't feel bad. You just gotta wait till tomorrow. Don't worry. The Love Shot, Don't Mess Up My Tempo repackage, full greatest of all times, coming tomorrow. Nothing will change that. But now it's time to talk about Magic, which is the Devil special album repackage, or they call it Part 2, but it has all the same songs plus some. I'm excited. It looks like a lot of these songs are like subunits or like 1 or 2 members, which is cool. The way I'm going to handle this, by the way, going forward, is I'm not going to include subunits for greatest album of all time if it's a solo album. So like the recent D&E album that's only D&E, I won't count that as a Super Junior album for greatest album of all time. But if there's an album that has any songs, like if it's published under Super Junior, it has any songs where they're all together or different subunits together, that's fine. So here we go. Also, quick apology. I got some comments telling me how to make this better since I asked. They told me spreadsheet so that I don't have to do the math. That's a good idea. However, I haven't done that yet. And I don't know, honestly, when I will do it. It'll happen at some point, probably. But for now, you get to see me do the maths and write in a text document. So, apologies. Here we go. Let's jump into this first track, Magic. Ooh. 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 Oh. I like this. Ooh. The way they're playing with the tempo is cool. So many different... So many different, Hold on, I'm gonna pause it for a second. This is really good. There's so many different instrumental lines going on at the same time. It's really cool. It's not what I was expecting though, because it's like, you got like a guitar over here and a synth over here, and then there's like one bass here, and then there's like a secondary bass over here, and like they're all playing completely different lines. Hold on, I'm gonna run this back just a few seconds. Back into this. Oh. Ooh, letting the vocals shine right through. Those low horns though. Rap breakdown. Cool. This is good. This is really good. The instrumental's getting a little bit repetitive, but there is enough going on that it's not really bothering me. Really like the use of brass and synths together in this. That was suave. That was really, really smooth. Okay, the instrumental. Ooh, it cut. Ooh, I'm addicted to your magic. Let's go. Hold on. Oh. This bit brings the score up, I'm already telling you. So jazzy. Oh! Oh! They delayed it on me! I've been sent the high note up there. Yes, this is what I wanted you to do. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. This breakdown at the end too. Oh, vocals. Whoa, that was so good. Alright, hold on. So, I have to be honest. First of all, it came on, like, super nice. The whole instrumental was beautiful. So, like, props. Like I said, the use of, like, 2 different bass lines at the same time in parts, and then there's, like, a synth line, and then it's playing it totally different than the guitar line. And it was all spatial, too, so it was, like, some instruments were on the left, some were only in the right, and then they would swap. Cool. The vocals were really nice. I liked the chorus, but I'm not gonna lie, the third time the chorus came in, it was a little bit repetitive, and then they did that breakdown, and it was really, really nice that fourth time when they shattered my expectations. The instrumental got slightly repetitive at about the 2.5 minute mark, or 2 minute mark, but it was only repetitive for like 30 seconds, and then that whole last minute was different breakdown stuff, so I really can't knock it too hard for that. This is really, really good, though. This is a really good song. It's just what they did. The tone of it is really cool. We're gonna tentatively give this an 8.5. It might go down. It might go back up based on the rest of this album. But I'm feeling 8.5 right now. It could be an 8. It could be. I don't know if it would go higher. It could be anywhere from a 7.5 to a 9. But we'll see. We'll see. Here we go. Dang, that was cool. Next track. Ooh, just the guitar? Ooh, I like that. Ooh. The vocal tone there is so nice. Ooh. Where's it going? Oh, this build! Oh. Groove. Oh, this is good. This build into the drop is so nice. Oh, that bass line. Boom, 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 boom. This is cool music. Strong start, Magic. Interesting break. Oh, so good. Ooh, this song's groovy. Oh, that guitar is so sassy too. It's simple, but it's like it hits the tone it needs to. That's what's important. Ooh, hold on. Okay, I know I said Magic's an 8.5, but I think that may have just been this is the first song I heard today, and I forgot how good Super Junior in general is. I think I'm gonna tentatively, remember these scores can change, I'm gonna tentatively lower Magic to a 7.5. And Devil is the real 8.5 so far. The things that I loved about that song, like, I actually cannot believe how much I liked that little guitar. Here, let me play the beginning again. It has almost a Latin flair, but not quite in the right rhythm. But it mimics like a Latin flair. And I can tell that's a real guitar too. And then this snare comes in. It's such clean production. Everything feels so purposeful throughout this whole song. The only bit that I felt like we were on this like climbing path to a 10, to be honest with you. And then that section where that cuts out and it's just the kind of like cheesy spoken stuff. I would have preferred like an actual double time rap verse, or like some, like, imagine if there were like harmonics there, like if they'd just done like some crazy vocal harmonies when the instrumental cut, or if they just wouldn't have cut it as long. I don't know. It just, I felt like the momentum of the song kind of lost and then it rebuilt back up. So that's the reason it's not a 10, but man, it's a good song. Surprised just by the direction they chose with that. Surprised how much I liked that guitar, because I shouldn't like that guitar because it's so repetitive. But I think because tonally, what it did for the rest of the song, it made it so good. Oh man. Alright, here we are. Here we are. We're on to Simply Beautiful. This one is sung by... Oh, I just wanted to see the full title name. How do I even do that? I don't know. Whatever. Sung by a bunch of members of Super Junior. It's not listed as a subunit, so I'm guessing it's just whoever wanted to record this. I don't think I've ever heard this song, so here we go. Ooh. Ooh, the vocal tone. With the whisper rap interjections. Is that a crowd of people in the background? Hold on. Is that a crowd of people in the background? They use like a sample of a crowd. Cool. For ambient noise, like extra percussion. The vocals. Jeez. Is this the chorus? Is this the chorus? This is incredible. Whoa, it's like a really electronic, very obviously MIDI guitar, but like they did it on purpose. Listen to this. The way that starts, it's like very obviously MIDI. That's so cool. Oh, these vocals. This track feels like, have you ever looked at like a picture of a factory or like some really complicated machine, and it's just like a bunch of rotating parts? You know, it's like 50,000 cogs, and like you have no idea what's going on, but you just all know that it only works because they're all together. That's what this song feels like. It's like there's so many different things going on, but they all are like creating this beautiful thing. It's simply beautiful, I guess. And then they cut some of it to this simple. Ooh. However you want to do, I got you. That crowd sample is nuts. Yo, the synths they're using! Ooh. This might be my new favorite Super Junior chorus. It's up there. Ooh! Dude, that MIDI guitar is so cool! In this context. If it was pretending to be a normal guitar, I'd hate it, but it's not. Okay, get like a B section here. Oh. Those lower synths are pretty. All of the vocals feel very floaty in this, like almost like it's a dream world. It's beautiful. This is... ooh. Oh. Ooh. Interesting. This call and refrain. Wow. Is that a 10? Is that the peak of Super Junior's powers? I think, to me, what a 10 means... Okay, so, for those of you who are new to Greatest Album of All Time, well, I guess that's everybody, because I've only done 2 episodes before this. But, the way I think about this 1 to 10 scale is, I'm thinking about percentage of what I think this artist is capable of, right? So when I give something a 10, I'm saying this is their peak. This is 100% of Super Junior's abilities. This is incredible. And that's what I'm freaking giving to this song. Here we go. 10. That's a 10. That's a 10. Unless I hear something better than this, if somehow, some way I hear something better than this on this album, then I'm going to have to lower this to a 9.5, I guess. But that is unbelievably cool. Where do I start? The vocals were so good. So strong. I feel like for whatever reason, maybe because this is a special album, and not like one of their normal produced albums, I feel like so far at least, my criticisms of the last Super Junior album reaction that I did, the main criticism I had is that the vocals felt tamed down. Like they were using production to make their vocals worse, but safer. And I feel like they definitely not doing that on this album so far. This is like, they're like, no, we know that we're a vocal god tier group. We're gonna show you. And you know what? These produced songs are gonna have some of the best vocals you'll hear in your life. That's what I'm feeling their vibe is coming into this. At least after the first 3 songs. That is unbelievable. And then the weird electronic production stuff they did, they kept like a smooth groove, kind of. But then they would throw in like this random MIDI guitar, which, like, but not, they didn't try to make it sound like anything other than a MIDI guitar, but it was so cool how they used it. And then like the sample, the fact that there was a sample of a crowd of people talking, like in a public place, and I liked it, that's gotta be a first time in my life. This is a 10. Easy 10. Like I said, unless there's something better, and then I gotta bump everything down because... Oh dear. Okay, here we go. You got it. Can I get through this album? We're on 3 out of 14 and I've already given it 10. Here we go. Ooh.
We got that thing. Check it.
Ooh, this is really percussive. Ooh, the snare. Is this whole thing gonna be a rap? Ooh. Oh. Can someone tell me who this is? Whoever has this verse it's incredible. Was that a Windows sound? Yo, that was a Windows 95, like a program opened a what? Hold on, listen to this, guys. Did you guys hear that? Oh, I didn't take it back far enough. Listen. That was a Windows sound, like a program's opening a notification for you. That's crazy. Oh, the use of drums. This is so hip-hop inspired. Ooh.
나는 한여름의 폭염 같은 존재 식질 않아 이놈의 지겨운 인기 보는 사람마다 사진 찍어달라 보채 그래도 매일매일 스페셜 여기저기 달라붙는 lady you're special 이상한 말은 하지 말어 알아 난 호감을 만족시켜주는 만능 엔터테이너 내가 주인공 이 바닥에서 날 걷기어본 손오공 이 특별한 환한 미소 깊은 보조개 소녀들의 맘은 내가 싹 다 가로채 도무지 막지 못해 날아 넘은 뭘 해도 되는 놈은 되는 알아 넘은 미리 사과해
The flows.
후배들아 보고 배워 먼저 앞장설게 Baby tell me what you want 다 말해 you got it 변한 게 난 좋은가 So cool so cool
So cool so cool.
특별한 놈 나라 놈 You want it baby I want it baby We got it baby
Ooh. Then suddenly strings. Pretty vocals. Ooh, call and repeat weird. Ooh, this song is so groovy. Whoa. So obviously I knew Super Junior had rappers. I've heard rap verses, good rap verses in their songs before. Especially in the D&E stuff, actually, that I've heard. This was another level. This was a full hip-hop track. This was just like, they're just like, yeah, you know what? We're going to make a 90s hip-hop track. That's what we're going to do. And no one can stop us. And we're going to use really slick percussion samples. That is... I'm going to give it a 9. I was going to give it a 9.5 until that that ending spoken refrain. I felt like that was a little bit cheesy for me. Knocked it down half a point. But hey, a 9 is a freaking 9. Like, let's not mourn the fact that this track got a 9. This album score is already going to be crazy, I can tell. Someone tell me, does Super Junior have other stuff that's like, yeah, we're just making a rap song now? Like, that's the least thing that I expected to hear coming into this. Just like straight up an American 90s hip-hop, classic hip-hop track. Just in Korean. Like, what? Excuse me? I can't even, I'm typing the wrong symbols. I don't even know what's going. Guys, you got it. It's so good. Like, actually, so, alright. Dorothy. Now, I will say, I've already heard a live version of this. That reaction will be going up sometime. I haven't figured out all my scheduling yet. But I promise you, it's already recorded. I have a bunch of stuff I need to upload. I have a trip coming up at the start of next month, so I've got a bunch of stuff. Trying to sort out what to upload soon and what to save for when I'm gone. But just know that that one's recorded. I loved that song live. It's going to be really hard to listen to a recorded version and like it as much. You know, I think best case scenario, I somehow like it as much or slightly less than the live version. But I'm not even evaluating the live version. I'm evaluating this recorded version. I'm sure it'll be good. It's KRY. They're super vocally talented. Here we go. I've only heard the song once. Ooh, that violin comes in so powerful. They didn't take the edge off his voice, actually. Ooh. This is beautiful. The way this track moves. Oh, that high note too. Beautiful. Beautiful. I know this whole song, I'm just gonna probably say that over and over. The vocal quality is great. I like those descending chords. Nice electric guitar. Ooh. Beautiful. Wow. Like I said, what I felt was lacking in the last produced Super Junior, the last greatest of album of all time I did for them, that was Mamacita, I believe, was the vocals. I felt like they toned down the vocals for some reason in that album, and they definitely didn't do that here. Like I said, I've heard the live version of this quite recently. And I was expecting a great decrease in vocal quality. I was expecting them to do what they did on Mamacita and really cap down those vocals for the production, but they didn't do that. They kept the vocals very powerful. It wasn't as good as the live version, but it was way closer than I expected. This is a beautiful, beautiful song. This is, wow. Where do I stick it though? This one is the one that might make me rethink some of my first two scores. I think this is an 8. But if that's an 8, then I don't think Magic is that close to it, actually. As much as I liked Magic, I think I'm going to drop Magic to a 7 for now. So I think this is what we're doing. Or maybe this will be a 7.5. I think, you know what? I think this is probably the most appropriate rating. Yeah, that's a really good song. The instrumental got a little bit, like, it's beautiful, but there were definitely parts where I was like, and I want a resolve or a key change or like some slight percussion element. I know it's not about that, and it was a beautiful sweeping instrumental. I just would have liked to hear something slightly different. Something a little tiny flourish. Probably would have given it that 8, but it's a really good song. Yeah, on to the next one. Here we go. Oh, this is just 2 members. Okay. This legitimately just reminds me of a Josh Groban song. Ooh, I don't like that clap. The clap is back, everyone. This verse is really nice. Okay, I like the snare. this a proposal song? Man, I like the strings. I don't like anything about this main verse instrumental though, other than the strings. This sounds like an 80s generic love song a little bit, not gonna lie. It's a pretty break at the end. Okay. I'm gonna say the nice things that I have to say about the song first, and then the rest of the things. The rap was really good. I liked the rap. The delivery was really nice. It was in rhythm. I liked the end bit when they had kind of some different sounds, and it really broke up that instrumental and kind of subverted it. I liked the strings the whole time. I wouldn't change anything. They were beautiful, beautiful string samples. Great. Perfect execution. But that's the good things I have to say. The song sounds like literally every single song I've ever heard that was a pop song, a love pop song, from 1975 through 1989. Like, every single pop love song sounds literally like that. And I tend not to like that sound. Also, the bass instrumental. I don't mean the bass as in the bass. Here, let me show you what I'm talking about. I thought I was gonna like this guitar because it's just guitar and strings. I was like, this is pretty. So the generic clap is back, which you guys know how I feel about the $5 from Walmart. I mean, from free samples, royaltyfreesamples.com clap that you didn't change. You guys know how I feel about that from my last album reactions. I really, really, really hate that clap. Like, so much. Like, you don't understand. Like, all you have to do is add, like, a tiny bit of reverb, or, like, pitch shift the clap a little bit, or, like, just one of the times for that clap, just double time it, or skip one, or, like, add a second percussion to the clap. To their credit, they didn't run the clap through the whole song. It was mostly in the first half of the song. But also, I don't like this guitar. It's a really generic guitar riff, and it doesn't change the entire time. It's just like the same the entire song, like for 3.5 minutes. And I don't like it. I liked it at the beginning because I thought it was going to change, but literally it didn't change at all, which I hated. And then this bass too, I didn't like at all. It's a really generic sounding bass. Guys, I'm sorry if you like Sarong. Hey, great for you. I don't. I'm gonna give it a 6 because that genre of music is something that I pretty much hate passionately, the way it sounds usually. And that stupid clap. It would have been a 6.5 probably, but that clap is literally so bad that it brought it down a whole half point. Alright. On to Stars Appear. Hopefully that's the only one I'm not so hot on this album. But it's a 6. It was gonna be a 5, but the rap verses were dope enough to bring it up a whole level. Now here we go though. Okay, this is pretty. It's a pretty start. See where it goes. Ooh, okay. Ooh. I like those little ooh. See, we're back to doing the thing that I was talking about that I was glad this album hadn't done yet. And we're just really holding the vocals in. Like they're singing like they're in a studio instead of like they're really trying to send a message, or like they're living and passionate through the... Not that the song wasn't created with passion, but like just the vocal quality, it sounds restrained to me. Just like I was saying with some of the stuff I didn't like on Mamacita, so... Pretty little harmony ad-libs. That was good timing for the strings to come in. That was pretty. He went up top that time. Does this chorus just not, like, bore you guys, though? The bass is so repetitive, too. Okay. Nice notes. Okay. I'm getting a little nervous. Because that's 2 in a row that I don't like. The song just sounded really generic. Like, and like I said, my main criticism is the vocals were not... It's like someone told them, sing, but do this carefully. We don't want people to be too impressed by your vocals for this song. We know you can impress them, but we don't want you to. Just sing it like like to yourself, like as opposed to what I'm used to with them belting on things like Devil and things like Magic and things like Simply Beautiful. Even on You Got It, the non-rap parts, Dorothy, like all of those songs were so just like, yes, just go with the vocals, go, go, go. This feels like the opposite. It's like someone said, yes, sing, but don't try to be different. Try to sound like everybody else, you know. And then the track was just pretty forgettable. The chorus made me fall asleep. The instrumental, the vocals, ad-libs. The vocal ad-libs on this song were beautiful. But the actual main melody line, the verses, the chorus, and the whole instrumental was not good. I mean, in my opinion, it was pretty generic. Like, I've heard this literally 1 billion times. As a matter of fact, those strings, I think, are the exact same as Sarong. The piano and bass as well. And literally not once during the whole song did that bass line do anything differently. It was just literally 2 and 4 and 2 and 4 and 2 and 4 and 2 and 4 and 2 and da 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 da. It's like, like if this was a 2-minute long song and they cut 2 of those choruses, I probably would actually like it a lot more. But I just really, sorry, I can't get with that. It's just not. It's not impressive. There's nothing there that, like, I want to listen to. However, that said, this is going to make me move some scores some more, because I did like it better than Sarong by a significant amount, which means Sarong actually, you can't have the good graces that I was going to give you. We're going to split the difference and give you a 5-5. And then, is this a 6 or is this a 6-5? It's not that close to Magic, it's a 6. We can't put it half a point from Magic. Okay, I'm getting nervous because we started so strong. We got like 5 insane tracks in a row. And then I'm nervous now that we're just going to keep on this down, though. That's what I have faith in Super Junior, but I'm nervous that they're going to hold those vocals in some more. And it's making me scared, not going to lie, guys. Come on, Super Junior. You can start like this. Go down, come back up. Don't keep going down. Alright, here we go. This is, Stars? No, this is Good Love. Okay. Ooh, they're just using weird samples again. So much attitude in these vocals. It's like he's going. The ad-libs, Like, okay. Do you hear the difference between the vocals on this song and Stars Appear? I know musically they're such different styles, but how can you honestly tell me that you're impressed by something like Stars Appear when you know that they can sing this? Like, it's literally like somebody told them to not sing on Stars Appear. Like, don't sing, just pretend to sing. Like, listen to these vocals. There's so much power, so much delivery, such strong diction. None of that was there during those last 2 songs. Oh, oh, that's how you do the jazz chords. Ooh. Oh, that was a pre-chorus. Oh, beautiful layering of stuff. Oh, wait. Oh, I gotta hear that again. Did he say like a little part in the line quietly and then say it again loud? Did I imagine that? Oh yeah, he did. That's so cool. Oh. 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 So much attitude in this song. This spoken verse is so good. Oh, this is so good. This is good. We're back. Album saved. We're back. Ooh, that was a nice whistle, like a cat call. The echo out. Yo, that is a really fun song to listen to. I just want to listen to it again. I'm not going to. Man, how much is this a fun song? That's the question. Can this go up to an 8? I think it's an 8. I think it's an 8. That's an 8. That's beautiful. It's like... Okay, I should nitpick on how the guitar didn't really change, the instrumental didn't change that much. But first of all, that instrumental was unique compared to all other music I've heard. So maybe it didn't change as much as I'd like during the song, but at least it's not the same instrumental I've heard in 50 billion other songs, like Starts Appear and Sarong. Also, their use of samples, like a little weird samples, like I don't know who that was, but right before they came in on their verse, when I rewound it the first time, where they said their first half of their verse, like, but it was like they put it in the very back of the mix, and then he came in on top of it and said it really loud. This song just had so much attitude, so much sass to it, and then the instrumental like supported that and doubled down on it. And it was just beautiful. It was glorious. I loved it. It's so good. Give me that good love. All right, here we go. Album saved. I think we're going back up. We went up here. Now we went down real quick. Now we're headed right back up. Come on, guys. Keep it going up. Keep it going up. More good love. Less stars appear. That's what we want. It's another KRY track. Just the guitar strums. The vocals are really nice so far. Ooh. Oh, cool. Oh, and they didn't even keep, they mixed. They're adding different harmony ad-libs. Oh, the strings. Ooh. I expected it to come in harder than that. I'm happy it didn't. That bass is just like one note every like... They're using like one piano chord every now and then. It's a good song. Okay, some guitar, piano. Just the guitar and the piano. Ooh, where are we going? Ooh! I didn't expect this, actually. This sounds like it's from a musical, honestly. For some reason, this last part reminds me of one of my favorite songs from Moana. It's like it's talking about like it's like it gives me the same vibe. Like it's not the same song, obviously. It's not even the same genre or language, like nothing, but it's just for some reason it gives me that vibe and I'm so for it. This is very much like this is beautiful. Ooh, resolution. Wow, that's powerful. So this is really good. I got nervous when the guitar started, but then they did a bunch of really cool things. Not because I have anything against guitar, it's just it was a really like okay, it's just simple guitar strumming, and then they kept building and changing things. I felt like it was slightly repetitive in the instrumental for about 30 seconds, where I was like, I don't know about this. This is not. I'm getting a little tired of it after like a minute and a half or 2 minutes or something. But then we got beautiful ad-libs. We got the strings coming in, doing really cool things. We got all of the, like, key shift up, resolution down, key shift down, resolution up. Like, it moved all over the place. And then at the end, it got this really crazy, like, power anthem, we're a family, we can do anything vibe that I just really resonate with and like songs like that. And it did it in a way that it subverted my expectations at least a little bit, which is all I needed to do because I like that style of song anyway. So we're going to give this a 7.5. I think this is on the same level as Dorothy. Here we go. It's funny, both the KRY songs got 7.5s. I didn't even notice that till now. Alright. Don't Wake Me Up. Will this sound anything like the Chris Brown song? Probably not, but that's the first thing I think of. This is by D&E. Okay. Ooh. I like this. I like building the track one piece at a time. I'm just wiping my glasses off. Kind of dirty today. Ooh! Oh! Hold up! Hold up! Hold up! Hold up! Hold up! Hold up! I need to hear that drop in again. What are those high? Are those just synths? I mean, I'm sure they're synths, but what are they supposed to sound like? Those high notes in the rap verse? Listen to this. This drop in is so good. Oh. This is really good. I like the use of that build to switch sections out in and out in the rap section. Ooh. Oh, this is a pretty section. This A section, this main section, is my least favorite of the three sections. I don't dislike it though. It's just not as good as the other two, in my opinion. Cool. That's a cool track. Man, that's pretty. That's really good. Dang. I think that's a 7. That's like, I think that's a good 70% of what Super Junior is capable of. Of course, it's just a subunit, so who knows? But that's the scale in my mind, at least. That's a really cool song. I like the predictable use of a build into the different sections, like when they're going to do a rap verse and then when they did a breakdown to the B section later. Like, that was really cool. I liked that rap verse instrumental was really, really cool. And then at the end, when they broke up the instrumental, that piano was gorgeous and kind of carried that whole section. Once again, the vocals didn't sound... That's what I'm saying. Like, on some of Super Junior's recorded stuff, the vocals sound like they're caught in the back of the throat. They sound like they're being limited. They sound like they're being sung in a studio without too much passion towards that particular song. And then some of them, once again, in this song, the vocal's just a simple phrase. You can sing the same phrase, twice, right? You can sing just like, don't wake me up. But it's like the difference between, don't wake me up, don't wake me up. Like, there's different levels of seeing it. And here, I felt that passion. It didn't feel like it was toned down. It didn't feel like it was artificial. And that's why I liked it. It's good. Well, I need to go listen to Magic again, because I've given a couple of 7s and 7.5s now, and I need to make sure Magic isn't... I'm not sleeping on Magic. No, I like that more than Don't Wake Me Up. By just a little bit. Okay, Magic, take your 7.5. Yeah, I took it away from you, and I've given it back because you deserve it. I like you more than Don't Wake Me Up. Don't Wake Me Up's a good song, though. I like it. Like I said, the reason it's not higher is because that instrumental, that A section was not my favorite. They could have done more to switch it up, even in my opinion. It's fine. But the vocals were good, so I don't want to dock it below like a C, you know? So, alright, here we go. Love at First Sight. We got 4 songs left. Can we keep the upward trajectory going? We got good songs. We're in our good song bag again. 3 in a row. Don't let me down, guys. I don't want to give more 5s and 6s today. Come on. Ooh. There's already better, more honest vocals already. Like a higher quality of vocals in this 11 seconds than there was in all of Star's appearance Duran combined. That's all I'm going to say. Also, I haven't heard anything. This is my very first time hearing anything from Super Junior T, which you guys told me is Super Junior's Trot unit. They were like the first K-pop group to have a Trot-inspired unit. And Trot, I believe, is like a Korean traditional style of music, right? Is what I think I saw from some comments. Let me know some more about Super Junior T. If you guys have MVs, live performances from Super Junior T, I should check out. I'm curious about more of their stuff. Okay, let's get into the rest of this. Sorry. Ooh. Ooh, that funk guitar again. Okay. Ooh, what is that little fluty synth? This is cool. Ooh, groove. Ooh, okay. Oh. Pretty resolution. Nice ringing the whole time. That's way longer than I expected them to do that. Yo, I like that. Oh, stop. Okay. I like that a lot. Dang. Okay. I felt like it did get a little bit repetitive. It did wear on me a little bit, so I'm not going to score it incredibly earth-shatteringly high. But it was... The vocals also weren't, like, the best and most amazing I've heard, but there also was that passion. There was, like, legitimate, I could tell the difference, like, good, strong vocals that they let be good, strong vocals. They did a lot of interesting breaks to the main repetitive line. Cool percussive stuff, really cool weird samples going on all the time, weird instruments, weird synth samples, little fluty stuff all over the place. Really liked it. I think this is another 7. It's another really good, solid track that I would legitimately listen to. Good. Alright, here we go. 3 left. Come on, guys. You're doing good so far. Also, I thought about it some more, and Sarong's getting a 5. It's not even that close to Stars Appear. There we go. Okay, sorry. I feel bad I'm, like, kicking these tracks over and over again, even though they're already dead on the ground, but I just... the more I hear of 7s, I'm like, really, should it be a 1.5 away from that? I don't know. Alright. Enough of that. Forever With You. Super Junior M. This will also, I think, be the first song I've heard by Super Junior M. So this will be interesting. Ooh. Felt like a lo-fi vibe. Okay. These vocals. Oh, that's pretty. That's such a strong bass. I really like this. That guitar's so far forward in the mix. The bass. Now it's in the back again. Ooh, little funky synth down there. Oh. Oh, they filled up the track with bass and the bassy piano too. Oh! Oh, this is so good! Oh, the vocal quality. His vocals just got mirrored by the guitar too. Oh, sing it! I've been possessed by the funk. Oh, this is good. This is really groovy. Yo! The track is so cool. Listen to the start of it again. I can't get over how good this starts. Ah, the vocals. I'm attacked. Attacked by vocals. Cool song. Really, really cool. That's an example of a song where they changed the mix of the bass production. So even that same chorus, the same instrumental line going on in the chorus, it changed. Like, they would bring the bass forward for one chorus and then send it back. That's really cool. That's the kind of thing that, like, I hear and I just go, yes, I can listen to this forever and ever and ever. With you, apparently. I didn't do that on purpose. Wow. Good first impressions, Super Junior M. Question is this better than Good Love? Hold up. Nope, it's an 8. I wasn't sure about 8 or 8.5. I think 8. I think it's about the same level as Good Love. Super cool song. Super good. Very, very strong. Vocally, production-wise, everything. Good. 2 left. 2 left, guys. Here we go. Whoa. This is a weird start. What are they, pirates? Yo ho! Oh, cool layering though. This is cool. This is way different from everything else on their album so far. Cool. Okay, it's picking up a little bit different here. This is just like an 80s rock anthem, done in the style of Super Junior. It's literally like an 80s rock power anthem. Literally the lyrics to rock the world with the power. Nice little guitar. Cool vocals at the end. Very rock-inspired vocals, very obviously. Cool harmony. Weird. I didn't expect to hear that either. Got a 90s hip-hop track and a freaking 80s rock anthem on this song, or on this album. Cool. I will say it felt a little bit gimmicky. Like, I think even with the lyrics, they're very clearly like, or at least the English lyrics, very clearly like, yeah, we're an 80s rock anthem. Isn't it so cool? Yeah. Which is like, it is cool that they're doing the song, but I felt like they winked a little bit too much, you know? There's a little bit too much there for me to love the song. It was a cool song. It did have good vocals. They did do some really interesting things with layering the track, which added like a Super Junior-ness to it. If that's an adjective, it is now. So we're going to give that, I think, another 7. Lots of 7s. Lots of good, solid songs so far. We'll see. I'm going to have to check a couple of these 7s and see if they're 7.5s. I just want to make sure that I'm being honest with myself about how much I like the songs. But that's a good song. Cool. Cool and unique to Super Junior and to K-pop, I think. But still very embodying one of the most generic styles of music. But good, they didn't suck at it. You know, they did a good job. It's just, I felt like there was too much of just like really familiar on purpose. And maybe to a Korean market, or I guess because never mind. I was looking at the Super Junior M on Forever. I'm guessing to a Korean market, maybe that wasn't as generic. Like that may have been a really, really cool track to hear that American rock influence. But as somebody who's heard tons and tons of 80s American power rock, it's okay. Like, it's good. It was a cool little tribute to it. Not my favorite. But good. But well done. Solid. Alright. Oh, alright. I just said alright. I didn't even know that was the name of the track. Here we go. Alright. Final track on the album. Finish strong, guys. Drop another 10 on me. Come on. Okay. Pretty vocals. I want the track to do something else though. Getting a little sick of this. Wow. Okay, half of a rap verse. Cool vocals. Cool. Excuse me, I'm sorry. It's like a feel-good type song. Nothing groundbreaking, but it's fine. A little bit repetitive. The vocals have been very good, though. Oh, that jazz bass. Okay, now we're talking. You got my attention back. Cool track. Dang, where do I put that? I liked it more than Rock and Shine. But Rock and Shine's a solid. I think I have to move Rock and Shine down to a 6.5. I liked it, but it's just, like I said, it was a little bit generic for me. I always do that. I type a 3. Definitely not a 3. It's a better song than that. But I also don't want these to be... I think, you know what? I think this is what we're doing. I think that way I feel much better about this 6.5. Not having to be one step off. And then this is a 7. Okay, I need to check some of these 7s. Yeah, more about Alright, by the way. The track was alright. No, it was good. I was a little worried about the repetitiveness of the instrumental, but then they brought in that jazz bass right as I was getting sick of that piano. The brass synths were nice. The vocals were really good through the whole thing. The rap verses didn't feel forced at all. They were really natural, probably more so than some other rap verses in this album. Just really good, solid verses. The whole track had a nice upbeat swing to it. Not my favorite type of music, but for what it is, like, I have to give it props. They did a good job. So I think a 7 is solid there. I need to revisit a couple of these 7s and make sure that they are the same level as Alright, because I might like them more slightly. So hold on, we gotta do some checking here. No, I think I like that more. That's a problem. Does that make Alright a 6.5? But I can't drop Rock and Shine to a 6. This is hard. I don't want to kick the crap out of these scores and lower them more, but I feel like I need to give an honest reflection. Alright. I promise they're not going down any further. But I can't. There we go. So then I feel like I gotta move Rock and Shine to a 6. Just slightly below average, which I feel is fair. And then Alright is a 6.5. Because then I feel safe, because I can't move any of these up, because I like Dorothy, Magic, and We Can more than both these. But, yeah, I'm feeling good about this. This is a good scale. Apologies for dinging these two tracks so hard, but I really, really didn't like them at all. Like, really, really, really disappointed by them. But man, blown away by some of the other stuff on this song, or on this album. I can't believe we came out with Magic, Devil, Simply Beautiful, and You Got It, and Dorothy, like, back to back to back to back. And then 2 misses, and then Good Love, and then We Can. Like, this was a cool album with cool stuff on it. But I really, really feel like, man, those 2 songs are going to hurt the score. I'm excited to hear some of these live versions of stuff I haven't heard now. I'd imagine a lot of these are way better live. They always are, but hey, we're not evaluating that. We're evaluating, of course, score, baby. Here we go. 7.5 plus 8.5. I'm stupid. 7.5 plus 8.5. Yes, I know I could have just added 0.5, but I want to make sure. Plus 10. Plus 9. Plus 7.5 again. Plus 4.5. Rip Sarang. Plus 5. Stars appear, you're not much better. Plus 8. Plus 7.5 for We Can. Plus 7 for Don't Wake Me Up. Plus 7 for Love at First Sight. Plus 8 for Forever With You. Plus 6 for Rock and Shine. Plus 6.5 for Alright. The song was Alright. Alright, here we go. So 102 is the total. And then divide that by, I believe there were 14 tracks. Let me double check. 14 tracks on the album. It already hit divide. Divided by 14. 7.29. That's what we're going to do. Cool. Guys, this is a cool album. I really liked some of these songs. Some of them were absolutely incredible. I really only hated 2 of them. These ones were pretty good. This one is alright. Guys, 7.29 is your final score for Magic, greatest album of all time. Simply beautiful, ridiculous song. I cannot believe how much I loved it. You Got It, Devil, Magic, so many cool songs here. Forever With You, absolute, like, top tier, beautiful production, great vocals. I definitely liked this album. I liked more songs on this album than I liked of the last album. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I know these are long. I don't want to edit them down because I'm afraid then you lose my reasoning and everything. The only reason I would edit them down is for copyright reasons, but we'll see. As long as I can put it up, I'm fine. Guys, I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Let me know what your favorite song is on this album. Do you agree with some of my scores? Which songs do you really disagree with my scores? Let me know why. I'm curious to know. Yeah, until next time, guys. You have a lovely rest of your day. And please remember to stay newbie.